5. Now, solve this question. Start preparing notes first. Notes to accounts. Revenue from operation. What is the revenue from operation is there? Sales. Is there any sales return? No. Sales 4,25,000, and there is also discount received is there 3,150. Okay, no sales return is given. No sales return is given. This will come 428,150. Okay. Notes number 1, 2. Other income. Is there any other income? Interest received or any other income? Rent received? No, nil. There is nothing given in the question, not even in the adjustment. Okay. Third, there is no need to find out the raw material consumed in this question also, because they are not given the raw material. They were given only purchase. This means we have to write down only purchase of stock in trade. Purchase of stock in trade. Write down the purchase 3 lakh. Is there any purchase return? Purchase return in the given in the question? No. Purchase is 3 lakh. Is there any direct expenses and carriage inward or freight inward like this? No. This means purchase is only purchase in stock. Then we get the changes in inventories. Changes in inventories. Okay. Opening stock. Opening stock is 50,000. Closing stock is 91,500. Closing stock. Okay. Next, employee benefits. The employee benefit wages is there. Wages 70,000. And some outstanding is also outstanding wages 5,200. If nothing is mentioned about the date of the outstanding, we always assume it is a closing outstanding. Okay. If nothing mentioned about opening, then this is always closing. Then salary. Salary is there also outstanding 1,200. Salary is 18,500 plus outstanding 1,200, 19,700. Then any contribution to PF or staff welfare or any. Salesmen are entitled to a commission. Salesman is also a employee. Okay, salesman is also a employee. This means commission is payable to the employee. The commission on sales is come under the employee benefit. Commission on sales. Okay, salesman is the employee of the company, and that's why we have to write down the commission on sales 1% in employee benefit. 4,25,000 multiplied by 1%. 4250. Okay. After this, is there any other amount? Bonus. Here is bonus is given. Bonus is always paid to the employee. 10,500. 10,500. Bonus. 10,500. No other amount, just add it. There is no contribution to PF, there is no other payment, staff welfare like this. So this is the, just total it. 75,200 plus 19,700 plus 4250 plus 10,500. 1,09,650. Okay. Now we have to solve after this employee finance cost. Finance cost. You just go through the first. Is there any loan on which interest is company is liable to pay? Is there any loan in which interest is company is liable to pay? There is no adjustment regarding interest on loan. Loan is there. Loan from MD is there, managing director. But there is no hint of the interest on loan from managing director, neither in adjustment nor in the given information. Okay. This means there is no finance cost. Finance cost is nil. Nil. Then depreciation. Depreciation and amortization. No. Plant rate 15%, furniture 10%. Plant rate 15%, furniture 10%. Plant and machinery. Where is plant and machinery? Plant and machinery किधर गया? हाँ. 15%, 80,500 and furniture 10%. Depreciation on plant 80,500 multiplied by 15%. This will come 8,000 and then आधा 12,075. And furniture is how much? 17,100. Depreciation on furniture 17,100 multiplied by 10%, 1710. Total it 85,713. Okay. The depreciation is also covered. Now we have to make, next is other expenses. Now come to the information first. Other expenses will be, one is discount allowed, insurance, rent, general expenses, printing and stationery, advertisement, bad debt. All these items will come in. Discount allowed is 4,200. 4,200. Sorry. Here. Discount allowed. $4,200. Then insurance. Insurance is how much? 6,720. Out of this 3 months is prepaid, because insurance is paid up to 30th June 2018 and our year is closing on 31st March. April, May and June 2018 is prepaid advance period. We have to adjust this amount 6720. 6720 less prepaid. 3 month prepaid you have to find. 6720 multiplied by 3 divided by 12. 6720 divided by 12 multiplied by 3 is 1680 minus 6720. It will come 5040. Okay. Other expenses also. Then after this advertisement, now what are the expenses? Rent 6,000 and there is a outstanding rent is also there 600. Rent is 6,000 plus 600, 6,600. General expenses 8,950. Printing and stationery 2,400. Now you have to prepare the other expenses completely. For this I have to remove earlier solution. Just remove Vijay Baba. Write down the amount. Just a minute. Rent. Rent is how much? Rent is 6,000. Then plus 600. 6,000 plus 600. $6,600. Then general expenses. General expenses is 8,950 of printing and stationery 2,400. 8,950. Printing and stationery 2,400. And this side they are given bad debt, advertisement and bad debt. Bad debt is 3,200. 3,200 and advertisement 3,800. Advertisement. $3,800 and their bad debt 3,200. Just total it, you get the total of other expenses. Total 4,200 plus 5,040 plus 6,600 plus 8,950 plus 4,200 plus 5,040 plus 6,600 plus 8,950 plus 2,400 plus 3,800 plus 3,200. This will come 3,4,190. Okay. Now we have prepared all the notes related to the income statement, profit and loss statement. Now some adjustment is also, is there any adjustment? Depreciation we have done, wages we have done, commission we have done, general reserve is come in the balance sheet, and dividend is also part of the balance sheet. Okay, and no other information is left. Inventory, sales, purchase, wages is written, discount allowed, discount receipt, इंश्योरेंस, सैलरी, रेंट, जनरल एक्सपेंसेस, प्रिंटिंग, एडवर्टीजमेंट, बोनस, ये सब नहीं आएगा. ये सब हमने सारा चीज़ कर दिया. चलो अब हम लोग को टैक्स इसमें दिया है. टैक्स का रेट, प्रोविजन ऑफ टैक्स नहीं दिया है, कहीं नहीं दिया क्वेश्चन में. देयर इज़ नो प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स. ओके, एंड देयर इज़ नो प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेट. डाउटफुल डेट प्रोविजन इज ऑल्सो नॉट देयर. देयर इज़ नो प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स एंड देयर इज़ नो प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेट्स. Now we can prepare the income statement first. Okay, now we can prepare the income statement. After this we can prepare the notes related to the balance sheet. Okay, profit and loss statement. Write down revenue, income. Revenue from operation, notes number 1, 428150. Their notes, their rupee. Other income, nil. Total it 428150. Expenses, purchase of stock in trade, changes in inventories, employee benefits. How much is the amount? 1,09,650. Finance cost, nil. Other expenses, depreciation, miss item, miss. Depreciation and amortization 13,800, 775 और अदर एक्सपेंसेस 34,190, 13,785. is 34,190. No, you total it. 3 lakh minus 41,500 plus 109,650 plus 13785 plus 34,190. 4,16,125 now. Total is this. The total is correct. There is no error. Oh no. Okay. This total is okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we find out the profit before extraordinary item. Minus it. Minus 428,150. This will be 120,25. Plus minus extraordinary item. There is no extraordinary item in the question. This become profit before tax. Now minus provision for tax. Nil. This become profit after tax. 12025. Okay. So one part is completed.
Yeah.
Now we have to prepare the notes related to balance sheet. Okay. Now share capital is there, but there is a calls in arrear is also there. Question is this. Share capital, we have to deduct this. I am just removing it. Share capital. Start with share capital. 2,50,000. $2,50,000. Then prepare the share capital notes first of all. There is authorized capital, they are also given in the question. Authorized capital. Notes is share capital first. Authorized capital. How much? 5,000 equity share of 100 each. 5,000 equity share of rupees 100 each. Then issued and paid up capital. 2500 equity share of rupees 100 each, 2,50,000 less calls in area. Calls in area is 5,000, 2,45,000. Completed. Next notes is reserve and surplus. First you write down the opening balance of P&L, this one. Opening balance of profit and loss account. P&L account balance. $6,220. Add profit during the year. $12,025. This is the amount of profit is this one now. 12,025. Yes. Okay. Now add it. 12,025 plus 6,220. This becomes 18,245. Now they have given you in the adjustment. First one is transfer to GR 4,000 less transfer to GR. You just deduct the amount of transfer to GR. Transfer to general reserve 4,000 and minus proposed dividend is there. Proposed dividend $2,45,000 is paid up share capital multiplied by 5%. 12,250. $18,245 minus 4,000 minus 12,250. This becomes 1,995. Now general reserve. Opening balance. Here in the question they have given you the opening balance 25,000 plus transfer from P&L 4,000. This becomes 29,000. Add it. 30,995. Okay. After this, you have to prepare the non-current liability. Okay. The non-current liability is not there. No long-term borrowing is not there. And the loan from managing director is there, but generally we treat it as a short-term liability, not long-term. Short-term borrowing. This is treated as short-term borrowing, not long-term. Okay. So there is no non-current liability. Non-current liability is nil. So we have to move to the current liability. Just a minute. I have to just erase it. Current liability. What about the current liability? Just you say the account payable is there. Account payable is there. This is trade payable. And is there any bills payable? No. No bills payable. And some outstanding is there. Outstanding wages, outstanding salary, outstanding rent. These all are coming under the heading of current liability, and proposed dividend is also there. Okay, you come and write current liability. Current liability, first you write down the trade payable. ट्रेड पेबल के अंदर आ जाएगा आपका अकाउंट पेबल. ट्रेड पेबल, account payable. Okay, after this short term liabilities. Okay, the short term borrowing. I said loan from MD na. Loan from MD. Write down the amount. Amount is what is the amount भैया 15,700 और ये अकाउंट पेबल 35,200. 35,200 this one is. This is 15,700. Outstanding rent, outstanding salary is there, outstanding wages is also there. Outstanding wages 5,200. Outstanding salary 1,200. Outstanding rent 600. 64 and 7,000 total. Total 7,000. Then short term provisions. These two you have to total separately. 22,700. Then short term provisions. Short term provision is also there. You just write down the short term provisions. Proposed dividend. How much the amount of proposed dividend? 12,250. Okay, one more expenses is there. We have left one more, commission on sales. This is also outstanding. You write down here, commission on sales, because this is given in the additional information. No? This is given in the additional information. We have to provide for this. Commission on sales is how much commission? Sales is 4,25,000, 1%. 4250. Commission on sale is 4250. Okay, now this will become 11,250. Now this will become 15,700 plus 11,250. 26,950. Total will be like this. Okay. The proposed dividend, I have written all these things. The liability side statement is completed. Now we have to prepare the asset side. Just come. Where is the question? This one, no? This is the question. I'm just erasing this. I'm just erasing. इधर बनाएगा फिर हटाना पड़ेगा इसको जगह नहीं अब non-current assets. What are the assets is there in the question? First we write down the items, equity and liabilities. Share capital 2,45,000. Reserve and surplus. Reserve and surplus. This total is 30,995. And non-current liability nil. Current liability. Trade payable.
45,000.
Trade payable 35,200. Then 15,000, 26,950, and then 12,000, 35,200. Then short term liabilities. 15,000, 26,950, 26,950. Then short term provision. Short term provision. देखो
12,000.
total. How much is the total?
12,000.
2,45,000 बाद में प्लस 30,995 प्लस 35,200 प्लस 26,950 प्लस 12,250. Total is 3,50,395. Now, this is the total.
Okay.
Now, asset side. What are the assets? Assets. First is tangible fixed assets. Plant and machinery, 58,000, if I am not wrong. 58,000, no. Plant and machinery. This one is the question. Yeah. 80,500. 80,500. less depreciation. How much the amount of depreciation? 15%. 80,500 multiplied by 15%. 12075. This will become minus equal to 68 250. Plant furniture 17,100. अरे यार पूरा क्यों चल रहा था हाँ furniture is 17,100. This will become 80,068 425 minus depreciation 10%, 1710. $15,390. $83,815. Okay. There is no intangible assets in this question. Then we come to the direct current assets. Account receivable. Amount is 38,700. This will come at 38,700. There is no provision for doubtful in this question. This amount will remain same. Okay. Closing stock. You have to write down closing stock. How much is the closing stock? Closing stock amount is 91,500. 91,500. Then cash at bank. Cash at bank 1,30,000. अरे यार 1,30,000. And cash in hand. Cash in hand 4,700. Is there any other assets? नहीं आएगा. ये तो कुछ था नहीं. Prepaid insurance is there. Prepaid insurance. How much? 6720 divided by 12 multiplied by 3. 1680. अब नहीं आएगा कुछ. Nothing else. I don't think there is any other item remaining. No other item is remaining. Okay. Now you have to total it. You just total it. Cash at bank is 1,30,000 na. 68 425 plus 15,390 plus 38,700 plus 91,500 plus 1,30,000 plus 4,700 plus 1680. Tally. It will tally. You just put the form for assets. Tangible fixed assets. Total 83,815. Then current assets. Account receivable. 38,700. Stock will be 91,500. Okay.
Yeah.
Now after this, cash at bank 1,30,000. Cash in hand 4,700. Prepaid insurance 1,680.
Eight.
When you total it, it will come 3,50,395. Wow, wow. Clear?
Yes, sir.
This 2 hour, only 2 questions.
Yeah, helps.
This is the financial statement problem is this. Because so many notes we have to prepare after this income statement and the balance sheet. Time taking item is there. Okay. But there is one more method to solve this. Some time will be make up. Some time. Because we know in each question we have to make all these notes. Most of the notes. You have to prepare revenue, you have to prepare other income, you have to prepare purchase, for stock and trade, changes in inventory, employee benefits. We note down these after leaving 4 to 5 line heading will be given for every notes in the exam. Now when you start reading the question, you just note down the value, whatever is coming in the which notes.
Okay.
Okay. Then this way, when you solve, some time will be saved. Some time. 5 to 10 minutes you can save. It's very important, 5 to 10 minutes. But today we are just practicing, that's why taking more time. When you are actually solving the question with some speed, then it will take less time. But in exam, if total question will come, then it will take at least 20 minutes. Not less than this. 20 to 30 minutes. If any error is made, then you have to, don't worry, just solve as it is. Okay?
Yeah.
So, I will send the PDF of this chapter.
Yes, sir.
You just try 1 or 2 questions if possible. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then again we solve. In these 3 days we have only practice this chapter.
Okay, sir.
Because this chapter is very important.
Oh.
Out of 50 marks, 10 marks to 12 marks to this chapter.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why this is very important chapter. And if you are able to solve the correctly in the exam, this marks will already no problem. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Okay, bye.